checks and listen to this fucking podcast. Hell yeah, bruh. Nick's here. He's
That's
got a
me.
shirt on again.
Yeah, sure do.
Logan's in the building. What's up? I got a new-ish hat for y'all that I stole. I am fucking so excited to be here. I'm so excited that you guys are here, and we have a huge announcement that has nothing to do with Nick's shirt, but we're going to talk about it anyway.
What? Okay, listen. I don't know what the announcement is even a little bit. And my palms are sweating because you just mentioned that. But what is with a lot of hate on your side from my shirt selections in the last couple of weeks?
Your fashion state, I swear to God. And we actually now can ask this question because I feel like that Jamaicans would reject that shirt. They'd look at that and go, bitch, I wouldn't even wear that.
What the fuck?
Which ties into our announcement. I know that we've talked about us going international before, but we've picked up fucking 2 new countries.
Nah, you're fucking lying.
Strap in, bitch. Here we go. United Kingdom. What's up, England? Oh, thank you for listening. That's so fucking dope. Thank you, English people. I know we don't speak the Queen's English, but you know, we're here and we try. That was so bad. Oh my God, that was horrible. That was the worst I've ever done.
And our listeners are gone. That's
embarrassing. That's really
a little bit.
It's probably because I haven't had anything to drink today. That's except for my pre-gamer. And the second country, which I think we need to ask these listeners, our Jamaican fucking listeners, how they feel about your shirt, because that is.
What up, my Jamaican brothers and sisters?
Yeah, man.
Oh God,
that was bad too. Jesus Christ, we need to stick away from.
I felt like if I try too hard, it was going to be racist. So I dialed it back last second. Now I don't even know if it fits. So we're either racist or we're not. But just for Logan Ryan said the English one. So make sure we send him equal amount of hate.
I feel like that fits as well as that shirt doesn't. It's just baggy and just.
It's perfect.
It fits that hot dog body so well. It's just, it is.
This one is perfect. I feel like.
You know what? That is actually the perfect shirt. Oh my God. That's the perfect shirt for you because you're with your hot dog body, you're representing ketchup, mustard, and relish up in that bitch.
Oh yeah, look, 3 in a row. Bang, God. Bang, and bang. I feel like if Charlie Sheen went to the gay pride parade, that's what I would feel like. so we're winning, baby.
Dude, I feel like he could go because it's not like he's going to catch AIDS again. Oh.
This has been Hey Man Nice Shirt, everybody, guys. It's been real, guys. The love and support has been great.
Too much?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the beer of the week.
Holy hell, we're going to have to put out an apology. Like, what the fuck?
What, to Charlie Sheen? Fuck that guy.
I don't think that's who we're supposed to be apologizing to.
I have a saying that I used to say. I don't say it anymore because I'm older and, kids, family, all that fun stuff. So I can't necessarily say it. But when I was younger, it was, hey, I am scummier than Charlie Sheen's bathtub.
Oh God, I feel like I could get the grime off that shit.
Oh, right.
One scoop of a finger.
And it's like instantly, it's like, oh, you didn't have a gray bathtub? He goes, no, it was white at one time. Wow.
Yes.
God,
all right, what do you got?
How many STDs do you think is just floating around in that water? We want the funk. Gotta have that funk. Oh, we want the funk. From Funk Brewing, we have Prop. I've never heard of this. This is really exciting. This is a hazy IPA. I'm sorry, it's a hazy IPA, the Imperial India Pale Ale. 7.5, drink fresh, do not age. Says it 3 times on here, so apparently they're serious. Funk Brewing is out of Pennsylvania. Shout out to the East Coast gangsters out there representing some I don't know, it looks like a necklace and a guy with some really funny glasses and a bad mustache. So
me if I had glasses. Right on. Dude, I'm going some high nooners today. Ooh. Ladies and gents, some high noons. What the fuck? Give me some vodka in my goddamn life. And I figured it's in a can. You guys can still get the crack. So just to, like, if you're not watching, like you're listening, you still know that I'm drinking. So that's equally as fun.
Mm.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. What do we got going on?
Oh,
Come on, let's
this is
jump
a
in.
funky one. I like this. It's
Ooh,
hoppy. It's not so this is a good I would say this is a really good fall beer because it's one of those beers that if it's a cool fall evening, you crack
right.
one of these things right next to the fire. You got some s'more. This actually I think would pair really well with some s'mores or a hot dog roasted open over an open flame. That's
Well,
kind of
good
where
news. I think it's as hot as the devil's dick everywhere. So that doesn't add up.
yeah, it's shit hot here. But for us, I mean, it's like 78, so it's pretty hot.
That's what? Okay. I'm getting confused by my time zones, I think. I just thought it
Time
was
zones?
time has everything to
Oh.
do with weather. Duh. And I just thought it was like way hotter than that all the time there.
Oh, here? No, 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 no. It's we we went shopping a little bit earlier today because we are leaving for Hawaii in like 4 days, 5 days or so, 4 days. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So we
Dude.
did a little last minute shopping. So we have the outlets here down in Carlsbad, and there was like a breeze coming off the ocean, and there were like people in pullovers, like little sweatshirts, because
That's
it was
ridiculous.
a little chilly. They were getting a
That
little little,
was
little nipply.
dude, I had swamp gooch like you wouldn't believe all day today.
Oh, Jesus. And you know what? There was actually a store that we were in that we spent way too much time in and probably too much money in that they didn't have their air conditioning turn on. So it was starting to get a little damp down in the crevasse, if you
Ah,
will.
yeah.
Speaking of crevasses and damp in that region, I want to talk to you about a little bit of parental advice that I've come across this week.
Give it to me.
So I feel like this might even actually fall into our real life advice because once again,
Oh, so early.
it's so early, just coming out swinging with the real life advice. And remember, folks, we've said this time and time again. Nick Delicati, Logan Ryan, we're experts in literally every field, all of the fields. So if you have a question, slide into those DMs, drop us an email. We're here to answer your questions. We're here to help you guys out navigate this funky little thing that we call life. And part of life is being a parent. I'm a parent. Nick, you're a parent.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, right. You're raising a small human. And I think one of the biggest goals is obviously make sure that you're not raising little dicks, right? You want to make sure that you raise a gentleman, a nice,
A
just
good
sturdy
dick.
man, just a
A
big
big
dick.
dick.
That's
Yeah.
right. You want him to be the big dick in the locker room, just coming in and slapping that shit down on the table. But
But polite.
politely, right? You don't want to be an asshole. We're trying not to raise assholes. So I have a new parental move that I've started implementing. And I've done it once before, but I'm actually starting to think that this might be a thing. So
So you're
if
dialing it in.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
dialing it in. So
Okay.
sometimes if your child, your offspring, your small human is doing something that you're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that, and you're like, hey, if you do it again, I'm gonna cut your arm off, and they're like, ha ha ha, you're never gonna cut my arm off, and they're just there's no real like threat or
Mm.
repercussions there. There's nothing.
So you just
But
cut them a little, just a nick.
no. But if you say, hey, if you keep leaving your toothbrush out on the sink, I'm just gonna rub my balls on it.
Hmm. Hmm.
Guess what their first move is? They are not leaving that toothbrush out on that sink anymore. Right? That's a thing. That I feel like that's my new move. And as a parent to another parent, I encourage you to adopt this. It's just like, look, if your kid's doing something wrong, just say, hey, guess what? And your kid might be a little bit too young to understand, but as he gets older and he's doing things like, hey, elbows off the table, right? You're
Or
trying to
you're
teach him how
putting
to
your
eat.
balls on them.
Yeah, if you don't keep your elbows off the table, I'm just gonna rub my balls on them.
Cannot. What is this? Oh, we're gonna get in so much trouble. I love it. Listen, that is just fucking sound advice. Just, dude, I don't care if they eat off the ground. You say, spit it out. I'm gonna rub my balls on it, then you eat it. Is that what you're getting at?
No, 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 no,
No,
no, no, no.
no.
I'm rubbing my
Okay.
balls on your elbows, right? If you don't hold your fork correctly, guess you got to hold your fork like, if you hold
No,
your
you cannot.
if
You
you hold your
cannot.
fork like this, but if you're holding it like this and you're like trying to stab, and you're not doing it correctly, then it's like, look, I'm going to rub my balls on your fork.
Oh, thank fucking Lord. I was about to get up and walk out because I thought you were going to say, I'm going to rub my balls on your hand. And that's the line
Oh no,
right
that's
there.
child abuse. No, you can't do that. But
That's
if you're
predator.
if you're saying, hey, here's the other thing, right? The sink. Everybody knows I jerk off in the sink, right? So that's not
Everybody unfortunately does.
so that's not a unrealistic thing that my balls would be on the rim of the sink. So it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe my balls have been there, and that's that. If you put that little thought into their little brains, they're like, oh my god, I don't want anything around anybody's balls. And now they change their course of being a
Mhm.
disgusting, gross human to now they're like, hey, we're going to put things away where they belong, and I don't have to worry about ball juice on anything.
Listen to me, buddy. I am picking up what you're putting down. Okay. I am here for it. One, if you don't mind, just one bit of counter advice, if you
Oh,
will.
for sure, because I feel like
Okay.
this is an open, like,
We're
back and forth.
ironing. Yeah.
Let's
Let's
build on this, and let's make it what I think is a brilliant idea,
oh,
and let's
such a
make it
good
fucking genius. Let's
oh,
go from
as we do. As
yeah.
we
I mean,
do.
that's how we do things, right?
So you mentioned just quickly in passing that you mentioned that you do jerk off in the sink,
Yeah.
and maybe your little humans know that your balls have been on that sink. Just quickly, I just want to dial back one thing really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
If you don't mind, listen, this is your bit. This is Logan Ryan's bit, without a doubt. Just everybody remember that.
Thanks for saying my name
Maybe
too. I appreciate. That's good. It's perfect.
maybe we just don't tell young children that daddy does do that in the sink.
Oh no, they don't
Maybe
know
we
that.
keep
No, no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. For
So what in the
clarification
world?
purposes, yeah, for clarification purposes, they don't know that I jerk off in the sink, but our listeners, all of them know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. That's what I was saying for that. I wasn't saying
Well,
that I
I'll
like
tell you
I
what.
sit down the 8-year-old and I'm like, hey, by the way, daddy jerks off in the sink.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
glad.
not.
Well, I
We haven't
think
had that
this needed
conversation.
clarification. I think I'm
Oh,
glad we
yeah,
did
that's
break this
fair.
down a little bit.
Yeah, I
I
don't
can
want any
imagine.
confusion with that.
Yeah,
No,
and
no,
I
no,
can't
no,
imagine I
no,
was the
no.
only one confused here. I don't maybe how those English folk are. They don't they can misinterpret some things.
Blimey. No, that's awesome. That's
Bloody
awesome.
hell.
Fuck.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hmm. Okay.
What's an English saying? What's like tea? Should we go get some tea and some crumpets?
Teas, crumpets, and
Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen!
right. And also I believe it's racist grandfathers, I think, is
Oh,
another thing.
right.
Yeah.
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 And they're gonna go smoke a fag,
Uh, yeah. Which
right?
means
What the?
nothing that yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
Yep.
what we think.
No. It's like way different. Yeah.
Way
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. 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 No. It's a
One can
cigarette.
easily lead to the other, but
No. It's just a cigarette.
oh, okay, understood. Got it. Wow, that was a little tough to get to navigate through, I think, but I think we made it.
I think we nailed it. I think we did.
And
I think at the end of the at the end of the day, I think the advice is if your kids are doing something like they're not putting their toys away, right? I mean, you just go up to them and say, "Hey, you know what? If you don't put your toys away, I'm going to rub my balls on them."
The
I mean,
Buzz
that's it,
Lightyear is
and
going to
that's
get a ball to the chin. And you know what?
Buzz
I'm
Lightyear
glad
is
you put
going
a
to
little
get
bow on
teabagged.
that.
Buzz
Yeah,
Lightyear.
yeah.
I mean, it's just I'm going to teabag your shit if you don't put it away, and I think that encourages kids to be cleaner, right? To
And
pick
to
up
stay
after
away from daddy's
themselves.
balls.
And exactly, to stay away
Well,
from daddy's balls.
okay, what if they get into like a fight in school? What's the point? Nah. Let's move on. We don't need to talk about that punishment.
Yeah, no. That's different. That's a different thing. I don't think that's
Oh god, dude.
oh
I gotta be
boy.
honest, dude. I needed this fucking giggle. I needed it. I literally I walked in my house a half hour ago. The studio.
So fucking
Have
wild.
yeah, yeah.
Wild.
Yeah,
I
I
sent you
like
a
just
text
walked
last
in.
night just because I was like, oh,
Your
he'll
last
wake
night.
up. Yeah, my last night. It was like 10:30 or something like that. And I'm like, oh, he's gonna wake up to this. It was a thought that I had. So because I mean, we text a lot. Not like an inappropriate amount of a lot, but we do text a lot. Not like, would raise suspicion. Like Sarah doesn't go, are you guys like in a relationship?
Oh, she does. Oh, she absolutely
Oh,
does that. She
oh, well then
100%.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Polly. That's all
Yeah,
it is Polly.
yeah, it's fine.
Um,
Yeah, but you replied, and I'm like, what in the fuck?
yeah, because it was like
So
1:30 my time.
yeah, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. So quick impromptu trip to Maryland. We left at 2. To go buy a Great Dane. Me and my cousin went and just bought a Great Dane. Huh.
What the why? Those are big dogs, by the way. They're tall.
Oh, it's gonna be 120 pounds. This bitch. It's only 8 weeks and it's like 20 something pounds.
And so
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a big boy.
no. I'm just trying to wrap my head around what prompted the decision to do that at 1:30 a.m. on a fucking Saturday. I'm
Because
sorry,
we
that
had
would
to
be
go to
Sunday morning.
for me. Yeah, Sunday morning for me because we had to get to Maryland and back before we podcast. We don't skip here, people. We will not miss out. Are we traveling to another state and back for an impromptu trip for a massive dog? Of course, but I will be here, dude. So we left at 2:00. I got pulled over at 3:00.
Oh fuck.
And I was, I think, still rubbing the crusties out of my eyes because I don't think I was on my A game. So I said, I think it's so early in the morning, nobody's on the road. If I can make this guy laugh, I'm good. So I tried and it wasn't good. So I go, so I go, so I just, and I didn't put a lot into it because I was nervous. I get nervous around the police. So I said, hey, no, us 3 a.m. drivers, we have an agreement that, driving rules are optional here. It's all in the Facebook group. You must not be involved. And he goes, took my stuff, went back to his car. This man had a choice. This man had a choice to clearly write me a ticket. Clearly, like I was in the wrong. I was speeding a lot. And he did not. He came back. He came back, handed me my stuff back and goes, make your driving better than your jokes.
No.
And let me off. That man chose violence today. That man chose violence because he could not. Yeah, he couldn't do both. He couldn't write me a ticket and insult me. So it was a very clear one or the other. And that man chose violence. Yeah. So turns out you can also get away if you don't make them laugh. Pick or choose, people.
I've I mean we've all bombed, right? You've had those jokes that fall flat or just don't work, and it's just you get crickets. But to number one, commit to telling one to a peace officer, right? Somebody that's just, by the way, is probably already on high alert because you just fucking or we're speeding past him at God knows how fast, and he's like, "Fuck, are these guys running drugs at 3 a.m.? What the hell's going on?" Because nothing good happens on the night shift.
Morning after Saturday night.
Oh, for sure. So,
Yeah,
how drunk are these guys? I mean, what the fuck? And you go and tell, I can't call it the worst joke I've ever heard, but it was not your best.
It's close.
It was, I feel like this was Nick just waking up, still sleepy, going, I'm going to put some funny shit together. And it just went, bah.
It didn't
just shit that out. You shit out of your mouth again, is what happened there. It's just. So the fact that you fucking bombed to a cop, and respect to this cop, by the way, for recognizing that he just you shit the bed on that joke.
Oh, and his slapback was so good. It was so good. Again, he had a choice. It was one or the other. He could not choose both. And man, I almost wish I got a ticket.
You know my move when I get pulled over?
What?
I play the theme song to Cops.
You absolutely do not. There is no way you do that.
No, I have it queued up. So I have a special playlist on YouTube so that I can just go in there. I roll all the windows down. I turn it all the way up. and I put on Bad Boy. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Yeah, I do.
Hey,
I
it's
fucking blast it. And if it's a motorcycle cop, I put on the Chips theme song.
the Chips theme song.
Remember the television show Chips from? Oh no, you weren't even born yet. It was
No.
back in the '80s. There's a television show called Chips, and it was a California Highway Patrol, and they were motorcycle cops. And
The
this is
boots
where
get me. Their boots.
oh
They
my
don't
god,
need them.
there was Ponch and John, and Ponch was played by what's that actor's name? He's been in some shit too, and he's fun. He's fucking funny, and he Officer Poncharella, and but they had a theme song. It was like da 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 da. It was such an like an 80s like just theme song.
You guys
Um
have a lot of motorcycle cops by you.
oh yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah, we have barely. I don't. We don't ever see them.
So knock on wood, I've never been pulled over by a motorcycle cop. And I'm waiting for that day, but I was talking to my cousin who is a retired cop. He goes, I say, hey, well, I have these songs queued up. He goes, okay, the first one's funny. The Chips don't like that. I'm like,
He
oh,
said
they
the
don't like the
Chips don't
Chips.
like that.
He goes, yeah. That if you get pulled over by California Highway Patrol motorcycle guy, he goes, they're not gonna like it. I'm like, ah. So I'm running the like gamble. I'm like, dude, I've never
I
been
say
pulled over
go for
by.
it.
That's kind of my thing. It's like, I mean, fuck it, why not, right? I mean, you only live once, and just
And you got to make sure, like, make sure you know. Hey, listen, I'm getting one this time. I'm getting nailed this time. You know,
fuck
and
it.
just
I
go
mean,
for it.
my thought too is like, dude, if okay, so if I'm evading the police and I do something really dumb, I'm not gonna do it. But if it's like I'm speeding or I don't really do a lot of illegal shit. Maybe they caught me for not using a signal when changing lanes. You know, then I would be like, then I would play it for sure. If it's like a major like super egregious offense, which
Like
I've
what?
never.
What's the first one that comes to your mind? What's the first thing you're doing illegally? Go.
Oh, like super egregiously,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
Oh, okay.
outrunning the cops, which I've done before.
But what were you doing to get yourself in that position? I love role playing with you. There's nothing I love more than role playing with you, Logan.
Oh, speeding for sure. Like weaving in and out of traffic, driving like a dick. When I was younger,
With
when I was your age,
who's in your trunk?
oh, fucking like Elvis.
Just took him out of the grave,
Yep. Stole a body,
or just
holding it for
turns
ransom.
out he's alive and he's that gardener. You saw that he's the gardener at a college or something?
No. Robin Graves just took his body,
Okay.
holding it for ransom, got it in the trunk, and we're hightailing it out of Tennessee. And
Gotta imagine
I feel like I'd make it to Texas before I get caught.
I gotta imagine he's just a bag of bones at this point.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably not much. There might be like that white like rhinestone jumpsuit that he had. I think he was buried in that.
Was he really?
Yeah, 100%.
Are we making that up? Because it's believable.
100% making that up. I have no
Okay,
idea what he's
but
buried in.
so okay, perfect.
But
Perfect. Okay,
I feel like 100% he could have been buried in that.
he could have
I mean,
been. Yeah.
that was like
Okay.
his outfit.
Okay. So let's go with that. Okay. So here we go. You open up. You're digging. You're digging all night. All night.
Oh, you're
Okay.
with me, by the way.
No, I am not. No, no.
Yeah, no, I'm talking someone into this. I'm not doing this by myself.
What if you're being chased, but we do like the old swap and switch where like somehow you give me the handoff and I'm just dressed up as like a garbage man. Now I got the bag of bones in the jumpsuit. They're still chasing you. You go down for it. I'm living super large in like Iceland.
How does that benefit me? I mean, now I'm in jail and I got
Well,
like Bubba whispering in my ear going, "You got a pretty mouth." I don't
yep,
want that.
right. But I got to imagine you're probably doing a little bit better in jail than me. We've discussed this. So
Yeah.
we'll go with that. Let's
That's
go
fair.
with that route. Let's go with that route. Okay. So here we go. You're digging all night. You open it up. And to your surprise, that jumpsuit's in there. Are you freaking out? Are you
That's millions of dollars right there. I mean, that's
hundreds?
hundreds of dollars.
Inflation is tricky. I blame the school systems, but
That's the I think that's the wrong way. I think I
It-
think it's millions. I think
millions,
the
probably.
answer probably you're looking
Probably.
for is probably millions. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with it. I'm gonna go with millions. At
I
least
have a
I'm gonna
better idea.
try. I'm gonna
Here
try
we go.
like 100 million. Okay, sure. Why
I
not?
got a
Fuck
bit.
it. Right?
I got a better idea.
Hmm.
We're both getting away in this situation.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
We're bringing scissors.
Like the band, like Scissor Sisters, or
No. And
we're
also not the
scissoring.
video I just recently. Nope. Mm-mm. A pair of like shears,
Shit.
scissors, like kitchen scissors.
Remember last week we were talking about words. Scissors is another one where immediately I think of lesbians.
Oh, every time.
Right? I
Every
mean,
time.
it's
And I
like,
can't imagine it's all that great. It's just
oh no, that's gonna be like uncomfortable and just like not. It's like you and me if we were to like bump elbows. You know what I mean? Just like we're just like ramming elbows against each other.
no armpits. I think you're
That's what I
going for
meant.
armpits.
Yeah,
Head,
I meant
shoulders, knees, and toes. Again,
armpits.
school
Got it.
systems.
God damn it, those
Right.
public schools.
This is what I
Fuck.
picture it looks like.
Just.
Just
For
and I
those of
want
you
to
that can't see it, it's Nick with his lips extended out, and he's using his finger and he's moving them back and forth, moving the lips kind of up and down and around, and it doesn't look comfortable.
it doesn't
Not
no.
to mention his just penciled in prison pussy that he's got going on.
Mhm. Can
It's
I be
not.
honest
I mean,
with as well?
actually, I gotta tell you, if I did ever. If I was ever single and I did meet a girl that had a vagina that looked like your mouth, I think I'd be okay with it.
That is a whole lot to unpack, and wow, flattered, dude. Thank you so
Because
much.
just a little amount of hair, just that little bit. There's not a lot of hair there.
No,
I'm
but it's
for it.
nice.
I'm
But
for. I
can I
am
also be honest?
for. What do
I
you
was
call it? You call it hardwood floors. I am for that.
but hardwood floors with
But that's a little dust.
a
Like
landing.
they need to be dusted a little bit.
Okay, so scissors.
So scissor. Okay, back to stealing Elvis's body. So scissors.
Yes,
We have
scissors. That's all we need. We need a gassed up truck, and we need scissors. Boom.
Okay.
We're out of there. We're peeling out. Right now we're on the road. First cop comes in. Okay. We stop. Now, there's going to be swarms. Other guys are being called. Okay. But for right now, there's got to be a first. Okay. We openly stop and get out. Say, come over here. We cut him off a sleeve. Dude, this is like $800,000 in just one sleeve. You tell the other cops we went that way. We're going to go left. You tell them we went right. We're still looking at 4 or 5 million. He got 800,000. He's providing for his family. And all I'd say is like, we lost them. Quietly pockets.
So
Scissors.
So you're bribing cops along the way. Is your genius plan of how to evade the police after you steal a body and then are trying to hold it for ransom. That's your like earth-shattering, mind-blowing, like, hey, we're gonna be 100% successful plan.
Yeah, I don't see an alternative. I do scissors.
You know the guy that gets pushed down the stairs in those old westerns because he's a fucking idiot?
I don't know if I like where this is going.
I feel like that cop might be that guy.
Oh, whew. Hey now. I thought you were pointing fingers, baby.
Oh man, I've already I feel bad because I've already lit you up because of your shirt choices for the last 3 weeks. So I feel like I can't light you up anymore. I feel like I've exceeded my limit of making fun of Nick, which actually isn't true at all because there is no limit because we're comedians. And the more that we light each other up and make fun of each other, the funnier it is.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate the hesitation, but I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed at all by any means.
Yeah, you're the guy that definitely would have the brilliant idea, and then the leader of the group, of the posse. No, not even the posse. Were they gangs back then? In like old Western days, like in 1875, was it a gang? Or what do they call that group? Just a bunch of dudes hanging out, like cowboys hanging out.
A crew.
A crew? I don't know. But you would
I
have
don't
been the
know.
guy in the crew that they're like, hey, I got this idea. This is what we're going to do. And the leader would have looked at you and gone, yeah, and pulled out like a pearl handled revolver, Colt, and like clicked it back and said, if you speak again, pointed it at your like head, if you speak again, there's a lot of desert out here.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't think I would have associated myself with somebody so mean.
You would have been an outlaw?
I've definitely been an outlaw. But
you would have been like a soft, just like little like whimsical
we
outlaw.
We wouldn't be good. We wouldn't be very good or wealthy at that. Have you ever seen the movie?
I could picture you walking into an old West bank, right? Just walking in. You got your bandana up, like over just over your nose, so you just have the eyes on, and you have one of those kind of floppy, soft cowboy hats on.
Yeah,
and you just walk in there. You're like, hey guys, hey, I'm here to take your money.
No,
go ahead and
no,
can you put your
right
money
there.
up in this bag right here?
Stop
It's
it
okay.
Right now.
I'm probably not going to shoot you.
No,
I'm probably not. But I'll tell you right now, if you don't put this money in this bag, I might have to kill you. It's okay.
I am not Bruce of the Wild West. I am not that. Okay. Okay. I'm not. Well, things that will happen is right off the bat, we're arguing about the color of the bandana around the face. Okay. That's going to be a discussion.
It's a soft pink. It's okay. It's a purple. Oh, he's got a purple bandana.
No, can we stop? There's no Bruce in my crew. Okay. I'm not picking the hardest guy and I'm not picking Bruce. Okay. But we're going to discuss the color of the bandana because I have a different form of intimidation. Maybe you're picking red. I'm picking
that shirt. I feel like you have that shirt wrapped around your face and it looks like hot dog toppings. And you just roll in and be like, hey guys, we roasted some weenies down in the back.
Stop with the Bruce. The fuck I'm not Bruce, man.
Hey, if y'all just put some money in here, we'll bring you a roasted weenie. Oh, hey.
You know, I'm not Bruce. Okay. But
I'm having way too much fun with that.
I'm gonna give my horses that we ride in a quick break. Nobody move until my horse gets 2 or 3 drinks of water. Okay. And then put the money in the bag. But not all of it. You have families to feed too. Be something like that. Okay.
So you're stealing money, but you're stealing all of the money, but giving them some, so that
I wouldn't take it all.
No, but that's how that works out, right? Because when the like the law comes into town, they're like, hey, he stole all the money, and the bank teller's like, yeah, he stole all the money. Mm-hmm. I mean, and then in their mind they're going, well, he told us to keep some. I'm not going to tell him that he told us to keep some, but he's telling the lawman, he's like, yeah, he stole it all. And the lawman's like, all right, so he came out of this bank with $4,000. And they're like, mm-hmm. And then meanwhile, you're riding away on your horse going, hey, I got $3,000.
Bruce. I'm not Bruce. But can I tell you, this is insane. This is nuts. But can I tell you something?
I love the mustard. I love the hot dog topping, bandana, like colored bandana. That's my favorite thing.
Can I tell you something?
Please.
I want everybody to realize how I held true to my real self, whether it was in this current age or Wild West criminals. Because I shared. I gave the cop a sleeve.
You did.
And I gave the bank teller some of the money. They have mouths as well.
That's right, because they have mouths as well. Is that what?
Yeah, we all have mouths. Can I tell you what?
Hey, bank tellers, I know you have mouths. Just go ahead, and keep some of that money for yourself.
I'm sweating. I'm fucking sweating up here. Sick. Can I tell you? I'm moving on. Because I'm upset. You've upset me now thoroughly. I'll tell you what. I'm throwing a segue in and we're moving on. When we rob Elvis's grave,
yep.
I hope the cops that we have to deal with are the same cops in my county, Suffolk County.
Oh, me too. That guy was badass. I gotta say, that guy, like I said earlier,
What
just calling
guy?
you out on your bomb joke and then just and letting you
No,
go. I like that
no,
guy.
no,
I
no.
like that guy.
I'll tell you, no, not that guy. I'm sure because that guy was well a jerk. But what's really happening in my town? You want to know what else is happening in my county?
Ooh, I do.
There is a 1,500-pound bull on the loose, and nobody could find him.
Like, wait, hang on. Like a cow bull,
Like a cow bull, like a
like
legit bull
like with the fucking
with the fucking
the
things with the
horns and
horns.
shit.
Yep.
That like if you look at
They
it
trapped him
wrong.
once. They trapped him once, and they stopped him on the I believe it was the LIE, which is the Long Island Expressway. Okay.
Yeah.
And they were like, freeze. And it was like a movie where they all were about to shoot him, but they didn't want to shoot him in front of everybody. And they just jumped over a car, never to be seen again. There's sightings of him. We know he's still out there because people are like, oh, we found the bull. And then he's gone. This is a 1,500-pound animal that escaped a sacrifice from a like religious. This is like a religious slaughterhouse or some shit. And whatever, he escaped the slaughterhouse. Here is how real it is. They have a female bull in a cage.
It's a cow.
A female cow.
There we go.
A heifer, maybe.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's better.
Thank you. In like one of those trailer cages.
Yeah.
With the door open and corn and shrubs. And they're just waiting for him. And they have somebody on duty 24/7 to pull the rope closed. They're trying to get him in with some ass.
Well, I mean, at the end
This
of
is
the day,
like 60 miles. There's like a 60-mile radius he could be. And you set up one heifer?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
and
no,
you know the guy pulling the string is going to fuck it up if for the slim chance he smells some cow puss. He's going to get so excited. He's going to have a cowboy hat. He's going to chew the straw. Ow, ow. And he's going to jump up, hee-haw, and go to close it. And now both are out somehow.
Just both cows are out now, just wreaking havoc.
This is very real that a full-grown bull is on the loose and nobody can seem to find them. I respect the shit out of them.
You know what y'all need to do, right?
Help us.
Y'all need to call the Texas Rangers.
No, I say leave him.
Send out a cowboy up there, and he'll wrestle that thing to the fucking ground.
Honestly, I kind of agree with you.
I like.
Just
by the way,
though. Just one. Oh, there you go. That works.
You gotta send. Yeah, Huey. What's up, Huey? The Huey's a brand out of. I believe they're out of Texas. They make some golf stuff too. Just a cool little brand. And it's funny that you were mentioning this cow story, and I'm wearing this hat.
That is cool.
So yeah, you just need one cowboy or a Texas Ranger to come out there. He's gonna come out there with a fucking 10-gallon hat and a sidearm. And he's just gonna look at the cow. He's gonna look at the bull. He's gonna be like, hey, get in that fucking trailer. And that bull's gonna be like, oh, yep, all right.
Yeah.
You know what never happens?
He's gonna tip his hat to the crowd. Girls are gonna fall over.
Oh god, every girl is fucking wet when he rolls into town.
Puddles.
Every one of them.
Puddles on Main Street, and he's just gonna ride off into the sunset.
All of the girls, like from puberty up to the 106-year-old woman just standing on grandmama sitting out there going, I haven't felt this good since 1961.
I haven't felt this good. Hold on, I can make the connection. I haven't felt this good until Logan didn't have a congested nostril, since he opted out of the congested nostril.
I don't even know what that means.
Quick run back to last week when one of our listeners wrote in with a would you rather's, congested nostril or sex with an 80-something-year-old woman once a year.
That's right. I feel like we still have a few more of those if we really wanted to get froggy and start talking about those things. Those were aggressive. I don't know if we prepared for it. But you know what doesn't happen in Texas?
What?
Cattle getting loose and running around. They got that shit fucking locked up.
Yeah, you know what? I trust it. I trust that they do. I don't even know if they definitely do, but I trust it.
Yeah, 100%. Like unequivocally, like knowing that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and it's gonna be Monday. That's the amount of trust I have in the folks in Texas keeping track of their cattle. They've never let one get loose
No,
ever.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. A little history lesson for you guys. There was a guy. His name was what was his name? Billy. It was Billy H. Macy. That's what was his name. Back in 1895, he actually let a cow get loose. You know what they did to him? They strapped him onto that cow, and that's how bullfighting or bull riding got started. So bull riding is
Is this a
actually
bit? Is this a
bull
bit?
riding is actually a reminder to all Texans and even the folks from Oklahoma and some of those other states too that
Yeah,
hey, you
yeah.
don't let the cows get out, man. You don't let that bull get out because if you do, you got to remember what happened to Billy. Billy got
Yeah,
fucked up. Billy didn't
Billy
have a
did.
rope. He just was on there bareback, just trying to figure that shit out, and he died. He died because he fucked up and let a cow get out. Now we celebrate Billy, and that's where bull riding came from. That's fact.
That- we would know. And a quick question, I just want to just quickly,
Uh-huh.
any relation to the actor William H. Macy?
What? No, no, it's totally
No,
this. No.
two different guys.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that was. Come on, that was 1895 or eight or whatever year I said it was. 1895. No, it's hundreds of
So
years ago. So that no, it's just coincidence that they
no
have similar
lineage.
sounding names.
Well, really the same name, William
Nah,
and
it's
Billy.
similar.
No, got it.
Similar.
Okay. So the our beautifully beloved William H. Macy, who I would say is most well known for his role in don't say shameless, stupid. Wild Hogs. The
Oh, I was going to go
classic
Fargo,
American.
but okay, sure.
No Wild Hogs, you know.
That was actually a tribute to his. I believe they were cousins.
So they okay, so we got some lineage.
Yeah, I mean it's not direct. It's like cousins. It's like they
Sure,
shared it. They
sure.
they shared an aunt.
But like just okay, okay. Okay.
I don't know how genetics work.
No, genes are tricky. Genes are
They
tricky.
are, dude. You're just putting them on, and sometimes you and
Can
sometimes you have jorts. I don't even know.
can I tell you something else that's tricky?
Yeah.
I think it's tricky that we don't discuss enough that parrots, the bird, can just talk. I don't I think it's everybody just accepted it. And that, for one, makes me start to begin to think that maybe people are right. Maybe birds are not real. Maybe they're
Wait,
not real. Maybe.
what fucking people are saying birds aren't real?
No way have you not heard about this. There is a group like the Flat Earthers. These are the birds aren't real people. They think they get charged on the power lines that they sit on, and they're like drones. They spy on us and
Are
shit.
you fist fucking me right now?
I am not fist fucking you. I promise you, no fists. I promise you, no fists.
So you're telling me, hang on a second, hang on. Hold the fucking phone. You're telling me that there's a group of people in this world that are alive today that think birds are drones?
Listen to me, Logan. Look at me. No fists. I'm telling you, no fists. No fists.
You're dead ass serious.
I am so serious about this.
There's
And
people.
you know what? I'm starting. Maybe they're onto something. Maybe they are. Birds just speak. What the fuck are dogs, chimps, things that are very close and intelligent
Yeah, birds
don't
aren't
speak.
smart.
But we got these stupid little rats with wings that speak. And then here's my thought. Maybe this is it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Maybe, just maybe, that
Fucking kid.
the government set out all these drone birds, right? And they was going all right. But they said, we need more intel. How do we get these fucking creatures inside somebody's house? There you go. I swear to God, if you're not looking right now, there is a van. Birds aren't real.
It's a fuck.
Birds
There's a
charge
fucking
on power
website.
line. Yeah, oh yeah. Truther gear. Okay, so they call themselves truthers.
Oh boy.
Truth tour.
I feel like I need to get a fucking hat.
That third one in is cool.
That right there?
That yeah.
The
That
corduroy
green one.
special edition.
Corduroy with the rainbow. That beanie looks ridiculous.
Dude, why doesn't anybody make like? I mean, this looks like. I feel like the guy that wears that hat. It fits the guy that wears that hat because I picture a
Yeah.
very overweight, balding, white man, with a gray goatee, glasses, that always wears cargo shorts and has a key,
High
like
socks.
the high socks for sure. New Balance, got a fanny pack, and he's got
Mm.
the carabiner that has his keys attached to his belt
It's
straps. But he doesn't wear a belt. He refuses to wear a belt.
it's remarkably wild to me that you just explained one of my uncles to a fucking T. I'm not even kidding. So here's what I'm thinking.
Oh
Here
my
is what
god,
I'm thinking.
birds
Okay.
aren't real. Are you fucking
Maybe
kidding me?
they were like, the government was like, how do we get these? I want
Oh, look at that.
these drones in their house. And then another guy was like, hey, let's not get aggressive. How are we going to put these things? Nobody wants these animals. They're ridiculous. Somebody just sits there dead faced and goes, make them speak. Birds, make them speak. We'll give it a shot. And then all of us idiots were like, a bird that could speak? Put it in a cage, get it in my kitchen. So maybe.
Okay, so I think that so if we want the my thought and breaking
Oh,
down of
I,
this.
I want this so bad. You have no idea. Give it to me, baby. Come on,
Okay,
baby girl.
so birds, it's actually scientifically been proven that the majority of all species of birds mimic sound. So like car alarms, they'll mimic a car alarm sound. So all they're doing when these birds speak is they have the ability within their like the tongue and mouth cavity to mimic sounds. They're only mimicking what we fucking say. That's it. It's not some higher fucking power drones, the government coming in to see what you're doing, because I guarantee you right now, no one gives a fuck that my future mother-in-law that who lives alone is, what programs she watches on her, by the way, tube television. She doesn't even have a fucking flat screen. Got a bird, and I guarantee the government is it. You know how bored that fucking FBI agent would be just sitting there watching that video on day in and day out, going, "Motherfuck, she hasn't done anything.
This is just
She watches,
reruns. It's been
she
it's been I Love Lucy for
she
weeks.
watches her programs. She talks to the bird, and she does, needlepoint, and she reads the newspaper, and she feeds her fish. And, oh, she went to the grocery store today and came back. Okay, cool. Her favorite color is red. All right,
Oh,
it's fucking.
she got the whole milk again. We know that
It's
upsets her belly.
no one gives a shit. Though she isn't on. She's the furthest away from any terror watch group list that's out there.
So you think, how can you be so sure that your mother-in-law is not a terrorist? Be honest. Give me one good reason how you know indefinitely that your mother-in-law is not a terrorist.
She is scared to drive any other vehicle than her own.
That's a pretty good first start.
We asked her
what
to
does she
drop.
drive?
Hang on. She drives a like a 2003 Accord. We asked her to drop us off at the airport. Coming because like I said, we're going to Hawaii. Hard no. Like she laughed at us. She thought we were joking, and it was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that. We're like, what?
Maybe she doesn't like company, which is why she wants to kill everybody.
No.
No. Okay.
No. Most definitely not. No.
Okay. So, okay. So we're relatively confident not a terrorist organization.
Oh yeah. Without question. There's zero question in my mind that
Okay.
well, but you know
people.
what though? That's the perfect terrorist if you think about it. I mean,
See
it's
what
that
I'm
person.
saying?
It's that person where you're like, I just didn't see it coming. I've spent 25 years just hanging out, and I didn't see it coming, and here they are blowing up buildings and shit, and I didn't even know. Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
it's that neighbor, right? You're like,
That's
wow.
right. I'll tell you what. John Wayne Gacy had friends. Who would have known he would have killed 30-something boys?
Are you talking about the fucking clown killer?
The clown killer, the very same.
Yeah, but that was the 70s, dude. That was, I mean, that you can't get away with that shit now. If he was going around dressed as a clown and being like, "Hey guys, you boys want to hang out?" Like the first boy would be on Twitter going, "All right, weird dude just wanted to ask me to hang out." Like immediately,
Yeah.
he'd
Okay.
have
Okay.
zero success.
God, you're right again. Okay. God,
And then, okay, so
you're
let's take a
so right
minute and
again. You
say,
have not been wrong once this podcast.
let's take a minute and say thank you to technology for really fucking up the serial killer game.
Yeah, probably.
I
Other than
mean, a
like the
lot,
Craigslist
right?
killers,
Okay,
the Craigslist killer,
there's
couple
been a
hiccups.
couple
Sure.
here and there, right? But even then, I mean, the Craigslist killer, that was early in internet age. That wasn't that we weren't super deep into it now. Like
Right.
now everybody like I think Craigslist killer, they had phones that some of them had internet access, some of them didn't. And you get into a certain part of the United States and there's no coverage and it's just
Yeah.
like kind of
Okay.
sketchy. So if you were to be a serial killer, dude, that's where you need to go. You need to find the spots that don't have cell signal. So I feel like Montana, like certain parts of Nevada, those the flyover states, dude,
Yeah.
they're gonna find some
So,
bodies there. They're gonna find some shit.
Logan,
I'm not
dare I say,
I'm not telling you where to look. I'm just saying.
Logan, dare I say this is more real life advice for our serial killer listeners
Oh my, if you're a
or
serial killer and
or
listening to this,
inspirees?
I don't fucking like you at all. I don't like you like even a little bit. And if
What
you want
about
to
a
come
Dexter?
over,
How do you hate it? How do you hate a Dexter?
oh, I love Dexter. But if you want to come
Mm,
over, if you're a serial killer, if you're like a legit killer and you want to come over and hang out, come on over. I'll show you what the business end of my 9mm looks like.
can we just do can we just do maybe a Zoom meeting?
No, no, this
Okay.
is face to face, and I'm gonna make it hurt. You don't fucking kill people. Wait, but that's hypocritical because then I'm killing somebody.
Yeah.
That's damn it. No, I just you know what? I just
I love a good riddle, and now I'm getting so hard.
that's the conundrum, right?
Oh, it's tricky.
But I
That's
feel
Dexter for
so
you.
yeah, it is. But I feel like you feel the same way if you catch like some dude or even chick for that matter, some human like side eyeing your kid, you're fucking some shit up. Correct.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
no, and I might make it painful. I'm that much of an asshole that if you look at my kids wrong, it's like, dude, we're pulling out fingernails with
And
like
I say
pliers.
that. And I say that, and I mean it so wholeheartedly. But I'm saying also, if we are pushing the shopping cart down to our car late at night and we're unloading the cart into our car and shit is going awry and there's somebody there, part of me maybe thinks I'm like, son, don't forget the eggs. Grab them, they'll spoil, and get in the car. Like, and just run out of there. Don't forget the cheeses. The cheeses are expensive. American cheese. Dude, American cheese? $7.99 a pound? Are we out of our fucking minds?
Wait,
Are we
what?
shitting me? I $7.99 a pound of American cheese. You shitting me? $7.99 at the local
Where?
grocer. At the
Seriously?
local $7.99 a goddamn pound for a Boar's Head American? This is insane. This
Ah,
is
were you
not.
getting
We got
boar's
to draw
head?
the line.
You getting boar's head?
Of course
You
I
don't
get
go
Boar's Head.
craft? You don't go the OG craft?
With the single wrapped sheets?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
ones where you cook the grilled cheese and somehow plastic looks like it's melting out to the tips and has a white lining on the outside. No,
I've never done that. Is it bad?
yeah.
But it's made with real milk.
Or you know what, dude? I hope for so much of my heart that it's made out of like oat milk, so you'll never buy it again because I know how you feel about your oat milk.
If I find out it's made of oat milk, I am 100%
You're
posting
out.
an
You're out.
egregious, like I will probably get canceled message on Twitter to at craft, at craft, and it will be a fucking rant, probably followed by a video,
Oh,
just the full, just
oh,
hate. Yeah, I'll get, I will.
oh,
You
dude.
just come.
The
You
I just came because you saying how you're gonna fix the world's problems by sending out an angry tweet. Oh, dude, I'm chafing in my skivvies here.
Hang on a second. To be clear, I didn't say I'm going to fix the world's problems. I am just going to aggressively go after them. And by the way, it's going to be every fucking day until I get an answer. And if I go 5 days without getting an answer, it's twice a day. It's once in the morning, once in the late afternoon, mid to late afternoon. And it's
And
going to
listen,
be super aggressive
and listen here,
every
listeners.
single tweet.
Just when you thought you knew, Logan Ryan, who just said he's sticking a 9mm in somebody's face for looking at their kids wrong, is also sending out nasty tweets, baby.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Let's clarify that, because the serial killer. If you're a serial killer and you've killed a lot of people, that's the come meet the business end of my 9mm. If you look at my kids wrong, yeah, we're gonna peacock you a little bit, and then if you start like coming at us, then it's gonna get aggressive.
Sure, but everything just shy on that scale is a mean tweet, and God forbid a well-worded fucking email.
Oh, for sure. If you put if you were putting oat milk in my fucking American cheese,
holy hell,
that's the most un-American thing I can think of. Oh god damn it.
What should we call it?
Dude,
What should we call it? The French cheese?
I'm telling you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, maybe the fucking like German cheese. Just
German
let's
cheese.
Fuck the Germans. Let's piss. Oh, we have German listeners. Damn it. Fuck.
Yeah, we do. So maybe not.
French. Yeah, fuck the French. We're with England on this because we have our English listeners now. Yeah, I feel like they don't really like the French. Yeah, fuck the French. Fuck them.
And if you are French and listening to this, we all love you.
They're so nice.
I mean, they make
I had a French roommate. She was the sweetest thing ever. Have I ever told you my French roommate story? Who's probably never going to hear this podcast?
Oh yeah.
Where I just walk out and she'd be wearing the short shorts and it's just full, angry, hairy beaver just staring me in the face, going, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, oh shit.
That sounds pleasant, but they make good product. You can't deny they make good product. I mean, nice, we got French fries, we got French toast, the Statue of Liberty, I think.
That was, but the first two things were not made by the.
Pretty sure they're both okay. I mean, dude, it's spelled out for you. French dressing, bad breath,
babies smoking cigarettes. I mean, everybody smokes. I mean, it's just like, you want a cigarette? Yeah, I'm a baby. I smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, so they've given us a lot of good.
Correct.
They've given us a lot of good.
That's fucking. They make really shitty automobiles too. We can't forget that.
But not great. Yeah, not great there. And didn't they just give us a little Statue of Liberty? Is that a real thing? They give us a small guy.
They give us they give us the real the actual one. There's like, hey,
and then the new one.
What did we get a new one recently that I forgot about?
I think we got a new one recently. The tiny Statue of Liberty we just got.
Where's that?
Trace, good to see you again. I hope the hemorrhoids are really clearing up for you. But we'll talk off air.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little Trace, if you wouldn't mind. You don't have to get off your pillow. I know you're sitting on your pillow, girl. I think we just got a little Statue of Liberty.
Oh, when the fuck? Hang on, Trace, pull it. I know she shares it with me before she figures out how to, or they. Fuck. I'll get it right one of these days. I mean, they always like, there we go. Perfect.
Harrisburg's mini Statue of Liberty.
Fucking Harrisburg got a goddamn mini Statue of Liberty. Why do they get one? That's what I want to know.
There she is.
And
she's white. She's white. That doesn't seem very progressive. And who the fuck is Steve? Who is Steve on that picture?
Hey, thanks, Steve, for showing up.
Appreciate you, Steve.
Oh, look at that. It's she's tied down, so that seems repressive.
That, and it's around her neck.
God damn, that's thanks, Patrick, for posting that one.
Here's Clara.
Okay. That's
who the fuck are these goons?
I feel like that's
let's
irrelevant.
look at them. Hold
What's
on,
up, Katie?
Let's get Katie H out there.
Thanks for sharing your picture on the internet.
Are we on somebody's Google account? Daniel?
Probably.
Okay. What? February 2021?
That's
so a while ago.
That's interesting. That's 6 months ago. That's fucking
why?
Weird.
I think they Maybe this is an attack. Maybe this is an attack.
Oh, you don't think that there's some cameras and some Doppler system and some other weird shit in that fucking thing?
Birds.
100%. There's birds in that for sure.
Birds in there for sure.
Watch this motherfucker take off and fly around for a minute, like at night when everybody they think everybody's just this bitch is up in the air going taking aerial photographs and trying to figure some shit out. Oh yeah, 100%. Night vision like that. What's that new radar? They got some like new radar that they come out with that they can see like an ant jerking off. Yeah, it's that type of radar is in that thing.
Like a good one, yeah. I'm thinking they did a subtle. I think they did a subtle attack. I think.
Well, it's small
to trigger. Well, no, I think they did. I think they tried triggering us to fight against ourselves again. They made it completely white. At least the last one was green. There was nobody.
No, the last one's actually copper.
Copper. I get it.
Yeah,
but it's
and
green
copper
now.
Yeah, but that's what happens if if we went in there if we polished it, it would turn copper again.
I know. I have an old penny. I have an old penny. I know what it
know these things. I'm just trying to help you out because you wear a shirt that's that makes me hungry. I'm like, can I put this on? I want a hot dog right now with all the toppings on it.
Tell me right now. The only thing you want to eat me. Say it.
The only thing that's missing off of that right now is like a little bit of sauerkraut, a little kraut up on there on the dog.
Oh, dude, so many people hate on the kraut. I'm so glad you brought this up. What are we on the same page? Oh,
we're on the same page on kraut.
Maybe I could throw out some real life advice.
Oh,
you've done twice.
Fucking get it, big dick Nick. Let's do it, bruh.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking dude. I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna suck the skin off this wiener,
dude.
The hot dog.
I feel like you've been hard this entire fucking episode.
I have been. Oh, I haven't been
full mass.
I haven't been flaccid in minutes.
And it's angry, right? It's just an angry one. Just pushing on your trousers, just trying to get out. Just like, get me the fuck out of here. Let me fuck something.
The crotch of my skivvies are tight. They're just insanely tight. So here we go. Mustard and sauerkraut, it's a given. We know this, okay? Here's where you mess up. Everybody puts the kraut on first because we like it when it soaks into the bun a little bit. And I know that's going to sound soggy buns. That's delicious when the kraut soaks into the bun a little bit. Oh, hey. Oh my God. My mouth is salivating. And then they squirt a little bit of mustard up top. Okay. There's some spicy brown. Bad move. Because when you're biting that, if you put the right amount of kraut on there, it's going to fall off on your shirt. Now we're wearing a white shirt at a barbecue with some stains. What you want to do, take the bun, mustard. You're going to mustard your bun. Okay. Then you're going to put the dog on. Then the kraut. Now, if the kraut falls, we have no repercussions. Unless you drop a whole fucking wiener out of your bun, there's no stains. So,
you are, per usual, mostly correct with that.
Wow. I was taking a bow. I was mid-bow when you said mostly.
Mostly. The only issue that I have with that description, that eloquent description from our boy
Spicy
Nick,
brown,
was the white shirt at a barbecue.
Oh yeah, bad move, but people do. People do.
Okay, so let's tap onto and let's add to our real life advice to this. Number one, I 1,000% agree with you. You want to get that mustard down first. You want to get that layer down. Then you put that beautiful wiener right in between that. You just let it just kind of just mosey and meander right in between those buns and just get it right in there.
You charring that dog, or you leaving it?
Char that bitch. No, it's got
all
a little
the way,
char
or just
on
the
it.
ends? All the ends, just the ends, or all the way?
No.
I'm going just ends.
I feel like it's got some equal char throughout if it's grilled properly.
And if it's sort the sabrets, do you go sabrets? I go sabrets. It starts to shrivel just a little, just a little bit.
right? So you got that nice layer, that spicy brown down, right? You got to lay that spicy brown down. Yeah, I'm for that. Yeah, and you take that wiener, right? You just caress that thing right in between those buns. You just kind of move it right in there and get it centered, just real nice like.
I'm back to 12 o'clock.
Yeah. And then you take that delicious kraut and you spread that bitch up on top. You just let that thing go in there, and then you just perfect. Now you got to make sure that if you're going to a barbecue, if you get that phone call, if Big Dick Nick calls you up and says, "Hey, we're having a barbecue, we're doing dogs, we're doing some other shit, why don't you come through?" You got to make sure if he says the word barbecue, you're taking all of your white shirt options and you're putting them over to the left. We ain't going that way. We going right. We're going hard right. We're going to go, all right, I'm going to wear a nice, maybe a gray shirt, maybe a pattern shirt like you wore 3 weeks ago that apparently got some love for whatever fucking reason.
So we're going hard Democrat, you're saying.
That shirt looked like Helen Keller designed it and then sneezed, forgot about it, wiped her ass with it, and then you put it on.
I wish. Continue.
So you gotta wear something nice. Maybe find a nice spicy brown mustard shirt. I don't know. Just find something. Find something that's gonna go with the vibe, but you can't wear white to a fucking barbecue like ever. Yeah, because there's going to be sauce going around. There's going to be, unless you're in Alabama and they got like an Alabama white sauce, maybe. But even then, you know what? You got to be better because you're going to have the fingers with the barbecue on it. If you're having dogs, dude, you got to be cautious because not everybody's an expert when it comes to putting down the brown mustard and the kraut. They're going to fuck it up. They're going to forget, they're going to have a couple high noons.
Right. God, dude, we are just two peas, us two. We're two peas.
They're going to have a couple high noons and they're going to forget. They're going to be like, oh, shit, I got my dog, I got my kraut, I got my spicy brown mustard, and I put that on top, but that's okay. And they're going to take that first bite and a little bit's going to go, wah, and do that free fall. That free fall right off that bun. That kraut's going to get up there and be excited. But he's got a partner now. He's got a friend strapping onto his back. He's got that buddy just clinging on. And that buddy... Dude, that buddy's like skid marks.
Oh, no.
Because he's going to come down on that white shirt and he's just going to go, he's going to
and what's the first thing you're going to do?
Your fucking white shirt and you're going to be pissed.
What's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to go, oh, and try wiping a finger up it.
That's right. You're going to finger, you're going to try to finger your shirt. You can't finger a shirt, bro. It doesn't work like that. That's not how life works. You can't finger shirts.
You can't. It's like a goddamn dental dam.
Specifically without consent. You have to have consent.
Right.
Before you finger anything. Buttholes, vaginas, penis holes, whatever.
Oh, I don't like that last one.
Oh my God.
I don't think.
Dude, I dated a girl 300 years ago that had a tongue ring. And she's tried to stick that thing in nope. That was a hard pass. Yeah.
There's no way that would work. No way. Are you that thin? You don't gotta tell me.
What? No. There it is. There's that light bulb moment. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we're approaching.
Flat tongue in it. Uh-huh.
Flat tongue,
which takes that tongue ring and makes it stick out.
How was it?
Awful.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
I'd rather have a finger in my butt.
Yeah. Wow. Can I so you Alabama white sauce? Is that offensive to say? Because I'm only going off one example.
Oh fuck. So it's an actual sauce, and you know what the funny thing is? I actually thought about this the other night because I made it the other night. Because future
you're
wife,
a cook.
Yeah, and future. So I do. I smoke chicken thighs.
Wait, do not say another word. Finish that sentence. You were just gonna say, future wife loves my white sauce. You were just about to say it.
No,
I need you to say it.
No,
say
what
it
I was
me.
gonna say was future wife loves my smoked chicken with the Alabama white sauce on it.
I could make that. I could twist that in my head. Go ahead. This is fine.
Twist it where just play with it where you can play with that. Have some fun with it. Make it yours.
I mean, thank you.
So, I was thinking about, I was making it. I'm like, Alabama white sauce. I'm like, is this? I feel like this might be the next thing that, people got all upset about. What was it? Aunt Jemima, right?
I don't get it. I'm not on board
either.
I'm not on board. Maybe I don't know enough. Maybe I don't know enough, but I'm not on board.
I don't
Uncle
know.
Ben?
I feel like
what did Uncle Ben do?
So
he made great rice is what he did.
He fucking made great rice. Still does. So here's the thing that I saw a quote from some people in Poland that said, "Hey, we're not getting rid of Auschwitz because that's a reminder of all of the bad shit that happened. We need those reminders. If we get rid of those reminders, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, we forget. So we want to embrace these cultures, all of these cultures, and say, look, you know what? Aunt Jemima makes some really good fucking syrup, and if we're taking down statues in the South, we need to, I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't, because I feel like we need to understand that, hey, we did some fucked up shit. Let's not do that again.
No.
And maybe having a statue probably is not maybe the best thing, but we can't forget that, XYZ general was a fucking racist dick.
Right.
We can't forget that.
Now, can Logan, as the older and wiser one here that you are, do you think it's maybe a little bit of a stretch to say that we may forget about the Holocaust? It kind of seems like.
No, we're not going to forget about that.
Most people don't need a reminder.
Yeah, but they're not going to take that down. If you talk to the people in Poland, they're like, hey, this we don't ever want this to happen again. I don't know. I feel like society doesn't want that ever to happen again. It was,
and I think I agree, but but do we need something to remind us of the Holocaust? Maybe I'm young and naive. Maybe the worst place on all of the earth.
Yeah. Why would you get rid of it? What are you going to put in there? Like a underprivileged school for boys?
We wouldn't go that route. We would not go that route.
No? What are you going to put there? I feel like that needs to stand just like a field of flowers. No, because I feel like that's offensive to the people that went through the fucking shit that they went through. And there's still there's still people that have survived that are still alive, number one. Number two, there's relatives of those people that they're going to go and see a field of flowers and be like, yeah, I don't think that's what they went through. They weren't hanging out with some fucking daffodils and just running through a field of posies going, woo, everything's fine, woo. No, right. I feel like that reminder of like that atrocity is important to keep for historical purposes without question, so that you can take your kid there and go, hey, this shit happened. You can't ever let this happen again.
Right. And I agree with that 100%. See, I got to challenge you a little bit.
Oh, I like it. Oh, challenge me on the tough issues that could get us canceled. Something
very traumatic happened to me one time, and I choose not to go back.
You shit in your mouth?
I had a hemorrhoid test one time, and I did not like it as nearly as I was led to believe. So I choose not to go back.
So I have
now, I'm not saying which one's worse. I'm not.
Are you comparing the Holocaust to your hemorrhoid test?
No. Saying that, I am not saying that.
So Nick Delicati is saying what?
No, don't say my last name. Don't say my last name.
Huh. Okay.
Oh no! Oh, my head is hot. My head is hot.
It should be.
Saying that. No, I'm not saying that. I am not.
Okay, so let's try that again.
Choice. I don't want to. I don't want to try again.
Okay, so I think what you're trying to say, I'm going to try to spell this out a little bit different. I think what you're trying to say is, or maybe the question that you're trying to ask, which I feel like I have the same question, is where is the level of significance where we
That wasn't my
actually
question.
say, hey, we need to remember this and not destroy this monument.
That
Do
wasn't
they
my
have a
question.
monument of your
But you
ass
said
up
it.
somewhere?
No. That wasn't my question. But I wish I wish it was. So thank you you just filled in the blanks for me. That's all you did.
I
It was
connected
in
the
here.
dots.
It was in here, and you helped me get it out like that finger.
Oh fuck! You know what I'm really not looking forward to. Speaking of that, I'm getting close to that age because I'm sneak. Well, I'm still a ways away, but it's the old prostate exam test. Yeah, that's coming.
Future wifey says everything looks good so far, or what?
I guess I don't know. She
Tell you.
doesn't.
She
No,
doesn't
she
follow
doesn't.
through.
No,
Okay.
she doesn't get in there.
Uh,
I'm not. I think we've talked about it. I'm just not. I'm not a fan. I like a round,
sure, sure.
but not in.
Mm-hmm. It's just like a little button. You just gently around the edge.
Sure.
Vaseline on the lips.
Yeah, that's it. It's like if you have chapped lips, you put a little around the side. Perfect. That's it.
You have a chapped
You don't
butthole. You should take other precautions.
You don't stick the chapstick in your mouth. You don't just like deep throat chapstick. That's
Dude, I did.
You just, why would you do that? Hang on a second. Hang on. Do we before we just completely segue from the Holocaust to you sucking on chapstick dick?
You never let me finish. You never. Now this
do we
is
have
out
anything
there.
else to say, or are we just gonna just leave it at?
I love the Holocaust. Oh, no, stop. No, I have respect. Dude, can everybody understand?
Oh my God,
he's putting me on the spot. I don't mean it that way. I'm saying, listen, I don't love that the Holocaust happened at all by any means.
Yeah, no one does. But I think you respect the historical significance and understanding that we as a society, as a people, as a generation, no matter our differences, if you associate as a non-binary whatever, that we all agree that that was a bad idea. And we're never going to do that again. And we respect the fact that that monument is there to remind us that sometimes we do dumb, bad things, and let's not make those dumb, bad things happen ever again, because they can be the worst.
It was almost as if I was holding up cue cards for you. That's exactly what I wanted to say. No, out of all due respect, obviously, this is all just jokes or just joking. I know it's not probably pretty proper to joke about something like that.
Did we talk about
light
this?
of a situation?
Did we talk about this? Did we talk about this last week? The Japanese dude that fucking got banned. They got booted from hosting the Olympic ceremonies because he made a joke about the Holocaust in '98.
Oh, hey, Logan, listen, as a professional athlete like yourself, I hope you have zero wishes to host the Olympics, because
I'm not hosting anything.
Yeah, because we just out the window. Because just a reminder, everybody, Logan Ryan also joked about it with Nick Delcati. Just want to say that. It was not me.
Oh, Jesus.
But
here's the thing. It's like, look, we're not making light of the subject by any stretch of the imagination. I think that oh, you know what? I heard a great song a couple days ago. I can't remember the artist names, but he said, look, we've grown up as a generation watching South Park, which is probably one of the most offensive, like in your face cartoons that's out in the world right now. Right. Family Guy's close, but South Park takes the
cake.
They fucking push the envelope. I mean, they do some shit that I'm like, ooh, good for you guys. And they still haven't got canceled yet. Here we are now in a generation where we have these fucking people. They get triggered on the smallest little thing, and then they're playing the sympathy card and all this bullshit. I guarantee you watch fucking South Park, you piece of shit. I guarantee you did. And now you're pulling this, oh, poor me card. Yeah, fuck you. That's kind of what I have to say.
We have our audience. We have people that like our comedy. And it's not for everybody. I will be the first one to admit our comedy is not for everybody.
Oh, for sure.
And that's okay. And it's okay.
100%.
And I respect everybody. I respect that you don't like our comedy, or that you don't even want to listen to our comedy. That's okay. So that's it. Just click the next podcast.
We respect and we love all of our listeners. We thank you for the support.
Absolutely.
Jesus, I can't fucking talk today. Specifically the new ones, which we talked about at the top of the show, which is England and Jamaica. I'm fucking stoked about
and
that.
Actually,
I'm hoping for some
also
of
the
that
ones from
Jamaican weed to come our way. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we might get something slipped into our mailbox.
We just got some care packages for those new hats.
That's right.
Let's get another care package, baby. No, and also let's also shout out the guys that have been with us since day one, man. They've been holding true. They're fucking warriors, and we appreciate you guys. Let's talk about me, how I used to eat chapstick.
Hang on, I just real quick shout out to a friend of mine who's apparently probably 9 episodes behind, and they actually called and apologized and said, I'm so sorry for being, I've been lagging, it's been crazy. And I'm like, it's all good, I appreciate the support. So,
and it's the beautiful thing is you can listen to whenever you want.
That's right. That's right.
So
you know, in 9 weeks,
give them a shout out.
In 9 weeks when you catch up, I'm glad that you enjoy listening to the rich baritone that is my voice,
and the raspy garbage that is this end.
No, I like your voice, your little tenor voice. It sounds like a it sounds like a cardinal would like try to jerk you off in the back, you know, before you did some sort of prayer or something like that.
Birds are barely real, so
no, like a cardinal in the church. What?
I don't know that.
Yeah, like altar boy. Yeah, you sound like an altar boy that needs to be just, you know, touched. Oh, that's going to be so offensive to anybody that was an altar boy and got touched. So yeah, but there's a lot of them out there. So that's great.
Gacy. Okay.
God damn it. Let's. How is that? So here's the thing too, is like how. Fuck the church, number one, and I mean that with the all due respect. Seriously, if you if
we're gonna get sued. I barely have money for lawyers. Are you shitting me?
If the Catholic Church is out there backing these cardinals and priests and these people that are fucking touching boys, fuck you guys. Seriously, you should be in line coming to our house so you can meet the business end of my 9, because that I feel is the most egregious thing that you can do. You're in a position of power and respect, and you're out there doing horrible things to children. You're a fucking monster, and I hate you. Sorry.
No.
Yep. Are you writing your is this like a something for the attorneys? What's going on? Do we have attorneys? Tracy, do we have attorney? No, we don't. Okay. Should we get some after this episode? Maybe.
Maybe we should just finish up here.
So
as Logan speaks, just Logan, whatever you want to say, just keep going. Whatever you got to say.
Oh, that's amazing. So I don't. Oh man, I'm sorry. The Catholic Church and their support of pedophiles is kind of where I draw the line.
It's not all. Just a select few.
Oh, did I say all?
I don't know, dude. I am blacking out. We are getting canceled. We have put. Do you know how much? You know how much energy we put into this. You know how much work goes into this. Fucking poor Tracy has been slaving away for us.
Tracy, we appreciate you and everything that you do. You're an amazing human being. I'm glad that you're a human. That's the most important thing.
We have been canceled 6 times this podcast. This is going to be a tough one. Holy hell. Oh, dude, can we please just talk about how I sucked on chapstick as a kid?
Yeah, let's talk about you sticking foreign objects in your mouth.
Oh, I'm sweating, dude. I'm barely even hard anymore.
Wait, hang on a second. How is me saying that the Catholic Church supporting pedophiles a bad thing? How's that going to get us canceled? Because I said fuck religion.
You started it off with saying fuck religion.
Oh, I said fuck the church.
You said fuck the church. which not good.
Not all churches. I like
Not all churches.
because I feel like this doesn't happen that much in Judaism, like Hinduism, like other religions. I just feel like the Catholics are the fucking cunts.
Well, we know that because you call it a church, and not all those other religions call it a church. We got temples.
Yeah, see, there we go. We're safe. We're good. We're good. Have faith, like you have faith wearing that shirt. Have faith.
I don't know if you are the gentleman to be saying have faith at this moment. So I used to eat chapstick. I love you guys. Do not cancel us, please.
What a great segue.
I used to eat chapstick. Get us away from that topic.
Oh,
so
putting things in Nick's mouth. Let's go.
Yeah. I was caught at a young age. Because
so this is real. You actually.
Oh yeah, I see eat chapstick. Yeah. No, this is not a joke. This is a real. Yep. No, this is real. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I was caught because how long does a chapstick last? I mean, you're talking 2 years.
I was gonna say years. I've had like the same. The only time I buy new chapstick is number one, I lost it, or number two, I lost it.
Yeah.
No, if it goes in the wash, I'll still use it.
Yeah, it's all up in the cap at that point.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
you figure it out.
What are you gonna do? I know I take the cap off. I use my pinky in there.
Same. That's right. Chapstick lasts forever.
Yes. Mine were lasting upwards of a week tops. I used to get banana flavored and strawberry flavored chapstick, and it tasted good on my lips. I think the real issue here is why were we making flavored chapstick for kids? If we like the flavor, we're gonna eat it. And then I would just take a bite. And I was a very selfless kid growing up because I would take one bite, cap it, put it back, offer it up at the next gathering. The kids didn't share my enthusiasm. But then I would take one more bite, cap it again, and I would have it for about a week. I'd take a bite a day. And then I got caught after a couple sticks. That's when I learned that just because you put it on your lips, it's not necessarily food. It was, dude, you're telling this to a kid. You're telling this to a 14 or 15 kid, 14 or 15 years old.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. And I think on that note, because if I feel like if I say anything else, we will definitely get canceled. Nick, I appreciate all the things that have been in your mouth.
This has been Hey Man, Nice Shirt.
Oh god damn it.
I'll let her know. I'll let her know.
If you want to drop us an email, I feel like you can do that. We have a Gmail account. Nick, what is our email address?
It is hmnspodcast at gmail.com.
That's right. Social medias, we're pretty consistent across all the boards. If you want to follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, and well, I guess and YouTube. I guess YouTube would qualify, YouTube would right? Yeah. Sure, where can they do that?
They can do that at HMNS Podcast.
That's right. If you've made it this far,
is YouTube different? Is YouTube Hey Man, Nice Shirt Podcast?
It might be. I think I don't know. I'll have to.
It's one of the
Tracy. Oh yeah, Tracy just said it's Hey Man, Nice Shirt.
Okay.
Podcast. So you can cruise over there. It's Hey Man, Nice Shirt Podcast on YouTube. We do post videos. We post most of the shows that we do, which a lot of our clips come from, on the TikTok and on Instagram. We do some silly shit on TikTok, so I definitely encourage you all to follow us over there if you haven't hit that cancel button, which, you know what, if you did, then this wasn't for you anyway. So listen to some old episodes and laugh at those. And laugh at us being moderately less inappropriate.
This was a tough one. If you got through it, you're probably gonna love us more for it, I think.
You know what? I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. I love us more because of this one. So
this is fun. We make light of everything, baby. And that, you know what? Here's the thing. I mean, I think we agree on this. If you can equally make fun of everything and joke and stab at everything, that's it. We don't pick and choose. We just we blanket everything, and everything will get its turn, baby.
And for the record, I mean, 99% of this stuff, 99.9% of this stuff is literally off the cuff, off the top of the dome.
Oh, yeah.
Shit that pops in our fucked up minds that we're going off of and trying to have fun. And at the end of the day, that's what life is about. If you can't have fun, then you deserve, watching paint dry, or go watch some grass grow, or just be a better human. How about that?
And let us do one more shout out to our listeners who do listen and who do play along. You guys are fucking rock stars, dude. We appreciate everything because you guys, I mean, it's been shown and proven already that you guys do play along. You guys do understand where we're coming from, and keep on doing that. Like, don't, they haven't held us to anything yet. So, they just sit there and enjoy, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we really do. We appreciate the feedback that we get. And yeah, so next episode is still going to come out on Sunday, but we're going to record it differently because of technology and the power of the magic of the internet and the things that Tracy can do. So shout out to Tracy. Thank you, Tracy, for everything that you do for us. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Trace.
Yeah, man. And hey, man, Nick, hey, man,
say it.
Nice shirt.
Thank you, buddy. Full circle. Full circle. Until next time, everybody. Peace out.